As high-value Sigma males, it's important to maintain a sense of independence and self-reliance in all aspects of life, including relationships. While it's natural to want to be close to those we care about, it's crucial to set boundaries to protect our own emotional and mental well-being. Here are 8 fresh and unique points on the importance of boundaries for high-value Sigma males in relationships. Number 1. Protecting our values. Yes, setting boundaries is an important aspect of protecting our values as high-value Sigma males. It allows us to maintain our sense of self and integrity, while also creating a healthy and respectful dynamic in the relationship. When we establish clear boundaries, we communicate our needs and expectations to our partners, and we can avoid misunderstandings or conflicts that may arise when our boundaries are crossed. For example, if we value our independence, we may need to set boundaries around the amount of time we spend together as a couple or the level of involvement we have in each other's lives. If we value our intellectual pursuits, we may need to set boundaries around our personal time and the amount of space we need to focus on our passions. Ultimately, setting boundaries is about creating a sense of balance and respect in the relationship, so that both partners feel heard, valued, and supported. It allows us to protect our values while also building a strong and meaningful connection with our partner. Number 2. Maintaining independence. Maintaining independence is crucial for high-value Sigma males as it allows us to remain true to ourselves and our goals. By setting boundaries, we can ensure that we have time and space to pursue our own interests and hobbies, as well as maintaining relationships with friends and family outside of the romantic relationship. This sense of independence also allows us to bring our unique perspectives and experiences to the relationship, which can lead to a more fulfilling and dynamic partnership. In addition, maintaining independence can prevent us from becoming too emotionally invested in the relationship, which can lead to feelings of neediness or clinginess. By setting boundaries and maintaining our independence, we can avoid becoming too reliant on our partners for validation and self-worth. This can help us approach the relationship from a more balanced and healthy perspective, which can ultimately lead to a stronger and more fulfilling partnership. Number 3. Preserving our mental health. Setting boundaries can help prevent us from taking on too much emotional responsibility in a relationship. Without clear boundaries, we may feel responsible for our partner's happiness or emotional well-being, which can lead to emotional exhaustion and burnout. By setting and communicating our boundaries, we establish a clear understanding of what we are and are not willing to do in a relationship, which can help prevent resentment and emotional stress. Additionally, by taking care of our mental health and well-being, we are better able to show up as our best selves in the relationship and be present for our partner. Number 4. Avoiding toxic relationships. Firstly, setting boundaries allows us to identify and address toxic behaviors in a relationship. When we establish our limits and communicate them clearly, we can recognize when our partner crosses those boundaries and engage in a discussion about why it is not acceptable. This can help prevent toxic behaviors from becoming normalized in the relationship, and create a healthier dynamic overall. Secondly, boundaries can help us identify red flags early on in a relationship. By being clear about our expectations and limits from the start, we can see how our partner responds and determine whether their behavior aligns with our values and needs. This can prevent us from becoming entangled in a toxic or harmful relationship. Finally, setting boundaries can help us prioritize our own needs and well-being. By recognizing when we are being mistreated or our boundaries are not being respected, we can take steps to protect ourselves and remove ourselves from the situation if necessary. This can help us maintain our emotional and physical health and prevent us from staying in a toxic relationship for too long. Number 5. Protecting our time. Yes, that's a great point. Setting boundaries helps us protect our time and energy by allowing us to allocate our resources more effectively. As high-value individuals, we likely have many important obligations, goals, and responsibilities that we need to attend to. By setting boundaries, we can make sure that we are able to focus on these priorities and not become overwhelmed or distracted by other people's demands. For example, we may need to set boundaries around the amount of time we spend with our partners, friends, or family members in order to maintain a healthy work-life balance. We may also need to set boundaries around our availability for social events or personal projects in order to ensure that we have enough time to pursue our own interests and hobbies. Ultimately, setting boundaries around our time helps us take control of our schedules and avoid feeling pulled in too many directions at once. It allows us to be more intentional with our time and to make sure that we are using it in ways that align with our goals and priorities. Number 6. Preventing burnout. Setting boundaries can also help prevent burnout, which can occur when we become emotionally or mentally exhausted from giving too much of ourselves in a relationship. As Sigma males, we often have a strong desire to achieve our goals and pursue our passions, which can leave little room for rest and relaxation. By setting boundaries, we can ensure that we have the time and energy to recharge and take care of ourselves, preventing burnout and maintaining a healthy balance between our personal and relational lives. In addition, setting boundaries can also help prevent resentment from building up in a relationship. When we feel overwhelmed or unsupported in a relationship, it can lead to feelings of frustration and resentment towards our partner. By setting clear boundaries and communicating our needs, we can avoid these negative emotions and maintain a positive, healthy dynamic in the relationship. Overall, setting boundaries is an essential aspect of maintaining a healthy and fulfilling relationship. It allows us to protect our time, mental health, values, and independence, and helps us avoid toxic or draining relationships. Additionally, setting boundaries can prevent burnout and resentment, promoting a more positive and supportive partnership with our significant other. Number 7. Promoting mutual respect. When we set boundaries, we are essentially communicating our limits and expectations in a relationship. This promotes mutual respect because both partners have a clear understanding of what is acceptable and what is not. By expressing our needs and desires, we are also giving our partners an opportunity to respect and honor them. Furthermore, setting boundaries allows for a sense of balance and fairness in the relationship. When both partners have an equal say in what is and isn't acceptable, it prevents one partner from dominating or controlling the other. This can help create a healthier and more fulfilling relationship because both partners feel heard and valued. In addition, setting boundaries can also prevent misunderstandings and conflict. When there are clear boundaries in place, there is less room for misinterpretation or confusion about what is expected. This can help prevent arguments and disagreements that may arise from unclear or unspoken expectations. Ultimately, promoting mutual respect through setting boundaries can lead to a more harmonious and satisfying relationship for both partners. Number 8. Encouraging personal growth. Yes, that's right. When we set healthy boundaries, we create space for personal growth and encourage our partners to do the same. By pursuing our own interests and passions, we bring new perspectives and experiences to the relationship, which can lead to greater creativity and collaboration. Additionally, having personal boundaries can actually make us more attractive to our partners. It shows that we have a sense of purpose and direction in our lives, which can be very appealing. It also demonstrates that we value ourselves and our own needs, which can be a turn-on for partners who are attracted to confidence and independence. Overall, setting boundaries can help us maintain a healthy sense of self and promote personal growth, while also creating a strong foundation for a successful and fulfilling relationship. In conclusion, as high-value Sigma males, it's important to set boundaries in relationships to protect our values, maintain independence, preserve our mental health, avoid toxic relationships, protect our time, prevent burnout, promote mutual respect, and encourage personal growth. By setting clear and healthy boundaries, we can maintain fulfilling and rewarding relationships while still maintaining our sense of self and personal autonomy.
And do share with your friends so we may continue to create them. To see more videos like this, subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Additionally, make sure to check out our other videos. Thank you for watching.